Hi everybody, it's me Casey and this is my 6-month post-op update for my gastric bypass journey, and I am really sorry I didn't put out a 5-month video. I actually made one and then just never got around to posting it, so I know I've been bad when it comes to my with blogging and everything lately. So life has been pretty crazy. I'm actually trying to move out to Montana since I went out there in January and I fell in love with the city of Bozeman, and now I can't imagine being anywhere else. So I'm trying to transition into that. So everything's been kind of crazy. The last time I made a video, I don't remember if I had a weight, but I do now, and it's been the same weight pretty much for the past month, which has been frustrating, but I'm okay with it. I don't want to settle with it, but I'm okay with it. I weigh 157.5 pounds, so I am half a pound away from my 100-pound weight loss, which is really exciting. But like I said, it's really frustrating because it's been the same for a while now, at least a couple weeks. I kind of went on like a little down, not like a downward slope on things. Like I still eat really healthy foods. I just have been eating more than 3 times a day like I should be. Just being honest. I've had some issues with swallowing and staying hydrated, like water's kind of doing like a funnel effect type thing, and I usually have to do like softer, mushier foods, so I'm actually having an endoscopy done next week to see what's going on with that. So they're sticking a camera down my throat to look to see if the opening from my stomach to my intestine is too small, because when they make it, it's the size of the tip of your finger, but sometimes that scar tissue builds up in places that they don't want it to, so they're just checking. And if it is too tight or too small, they're going to do what's called dilation, which is where they stick a balloon down there and they kind of blow up the balloon to stretch it out. But honestly, I don't think that that's what's wrong. I think my gallbladder is kind of freaking out because it depends on what I eat. Some foods go down better than others. I get really nauseous, diarrhea sometimes. But yeah, other than that, nothing too exciting. I wear size 5'6" on bottom in shorts and pants and all that kind of fun stuff, and I wear smalls on top. Some shirts I get in mediums, but that's just because it's a little more comfortable, but it just depends on the clothes. But I'm really excited that I'm small, so that's been wonderful. Trying to think of anything else that's new. I've been, at least for the past week, I've been at the gym every day and working out really hard. I'm wanting to lose 15 more pounds, and so I've been kind of like going crazy because I haven't been, so I've been trying to like change my workout routine. I've even, like yesterday I went to the gym twice, just trying to switch things up. I lift obviously, and I do cardio, so I either run. I don't do the elliptical very often, but I would rather run. I can run an 8:30 mile. That's my fastest time ever, which is incredible because when I started working out, even before I had the surgery, I could barely get through a 25-minute mile. And to say an 8:30 is insane, especially like when I was working out in Montana. I loved running in the high altitude, and then I come out here and it's a little bit easier, but it's so much fun. I actually went back to Montana a week ago. I was there for the weekend with job interviews and seeing what it would be like to live with my roommate that I plan on moving in with. So it was cool to be out there again and see my friends, and it just kind of like reevaluated that that's where I want to be. And anything else? I guess I wanted to do my update on my computer, or my big computer at home, because I feel like I could actually show you what I look like. And I've had a lot of questions about my skin, and because I have loose skin, but it's not sagging. So I know a lot of people have been asking me about that, if I do anything for it, and the answer is no. I have like a lotion routine that I do every day, and it's literally just like a generic cheap lotion that I put all over my body, like everywhere, every day after I get out of the shower. That's the only thing that I do. So I don't take like any vitamins for my hair because my hair falls out by the masses now, and it's a little insane. It's annoying, but it doesn't bother me to the point where I'm going to go take thousands of milligrams of biotin. It is pretty bad, but like I said, I don't care about it enough to where I have a picture of it actually, because it hoards. It goes everywhere. That's what annoys me. If it were just falling out in the shower, I could tolerate it, but it's on my walls, it's in my bed, it's in my clothes. It's literally, I pull fistfuls of hair out every day, and it sticks to the walls. I found it on picture frames. It's in the sink. Yeah, it's really bad. But like, this is my shower drain after one day of washing my hair. So I had to put like a cap over the drain because I was worried about clogging my drains, because it's a little unreal. And thankfully, like, you can tell my hair is thin, but it's not, I don't look bald, and honestly, I don't care about the hair falling out. Like I said, it's annoying more than anything. But I'm not gonna go like crazy over the top and try to stop myself from losing the hair because I'm not obese anymore. I could be completely bald and I would still be happy because I'm not obese anymore. Because I can work out and I have my energy back at 6 months. 6 months ago, I couldn't imagine my life being what it is right now and feeling normal. I've met new people and like in my life, like friends and stuff, and they would have never guessed that I used to be obese, and that is one of the most satisfying feelings ever, is having like new people look at you and they have no clue that you struggled with this, and they treat you differently, and I feel like people take me more seriously, and it's kind of sad. It's a little frustrating, especially with boys, because I am single, and so a lot of guys are like, oh, she's hot and whatever, and it's like, guys, I'm the same person that I was a year ago, and now you notice me. It's kind of like it's a backhanded compliment, to put it nicely, but you find out who your friends are in all of this. There's been jealousy issues and all that fun emotional stuff, but I'm happy and my life is moving forward in a direction where I want it to be, so I couldn't be more grateful. I'm stronger than I've ever been in my life. I love working out, so and I'm only getting better at that. So I'll show you my body. Oh, and I had a question about cellulite, because if you've seen any of my blogging pictures, there's pictures of me in my underwear, and I had mass amounts of cellulite whenever I was at my highest weight. And no, I don't do anything for that either. I just got really lucky that most of it is gone. I still have a few spots of it, and you'll see it, I'm sure, when I stand up. But for the most part, literally, I work out. I got really lucky with my skin. But I guess I should show you, since that's what most people want to see, I guess. Should move that chair. So this is my body. Yeah, I don't have a butt anymore. It's kind of sad. So, but yeah. So my cellulite was really bad on this side. And that's pretty much all I have left of it. Is this spot that's like the worst of it, but I can live with that. And this side. Yeah, I don't really have any. But, yeah, I've been really lucky. This is my stomach. The lighting is going to make it look terrible. This is from my jeans. But my skin is Play-Doh-y. But it's not saggy. So it's like really soft and mushy, and it's kind of weird. But my little scars, they're actually kind of flat. So I wonder if in a while they're going to go away. Which I kind of hope not, because I like them. But you can still see like the faded stretch marks on them. And once again, I don't do anything for them. I just kind of let them do their thing. I have a little bit of a belly button frown, but other than that, nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's just like dough, but it's not terrible. I think this is still fat, but I haven't really figured it out yet. Most of my weight that I have left is actually like right here, but I am okay with it because I am not obese, but I definitely still have work to do. I have a lot of muscle. My quads are kind of awesome, not gonna lie. Yeah, so 6 months, everything is going as good as it can be. I can drink a whole bottle of water pretty much in a sitting now. If well, kind of. Sometimes it funnels down if I drink too much, but um, yeah, I can't complain at all. I am super happy with the decision I made. I can pretty much eat whatever I want. I don't really risk it. Oh, I found out that I do not do well with sugar alcohols. Some people can and some people can't handle sugar alcohols, which is essentially just like a artificial sweetener. It's not like real sugar. And it's not that it makes me dump or anything, but it gives me really bad gas and I bloat super bad. And I just, yeah. So I kind of avoid the sugar alcohol thing. But yeah, that's kind of like my new like food learning curve that I've been on. Don't eat sugar alcohols. I think like I had a friend who bought me some like the York peppermint patties, but they were the sugar-free ones, but they have sugar alcohol in them. And I ate those and I was like, it was not a comfortable feeling. But other than that, I don't really know what else to say. I feel like I'm missing something, but probably not. I'm probably just crazy. So, yeah. Well, that's my update, everybody. And if I think of anything else, I'll make another video. But I can't believe that in 6 months I lost 100 pounds. I'm a totally different person, and I just like, not personality wise, I'm still me. But I look like a totally different person, and I have the energy of a totally different person. I have the outlook on life of a totally different person. And I'm gonna go to school, you guys, this year. I applied for Montana State University, and I plan on kicking my butt in the medical world because I would like to be a doctor one day. And I've actually, because of my whole journey, considered becoming a bariatrician or a bariatric surgeon because I know how crazy this journey is. And I think there's nothing more comforting for somebody else than to talk to somebody who knows what you've gone through. And it keeps me motivated to stay on track. And I think I could really help some people. And that's my goal. Like, that's the whole reason I'm doing this, is because I want to help people, because weight loss surgery in general is so misunderstood, and I feel like it would be good. It's a little bit more comforting knowing that you have support and somebody who's been there. It's not just a doctor that's going to treat you like because I know some places it's literally like a factory where you just kind of like go in, they do the work, and then they send you out on your own. And I don't want to be like that. I really generally want to help people. So if anybody has any questions or anything, I am a total open book about my thing. I can tell you every TMI story that you want to hear because I don't care. I feel like when you're making this big of a decision in your life, you should never feel uncomfortable about asking questions, even if they're like gross, like have you had constipation issues, have you whatever. Like, I do not care. Send me a message. Don't feel like you're alone, because this is the one thing that you do not want to be alone on, because it is hard. All of it's hard. There are days where I still feel alone. There's days where I still feel fat. There's days where I look down and I'm like, oh my gosh, my thighs are huge still. And even though like it takes the brain 2 years to catch up to this crazy weight loss for some people, and to like register that you're not who you were. And I was really proportionate even when I was bigger, so I think I struggle a little bit more with the body image thing. When I look in the mirror, I still feel fat, and I feel guilty feeling that way, and I've said that in some of my other videos, but it's it's a lot harder than what people think. This whole process is like 80% mental and only 20% about food and building new habits, and like, and then there's exercise in there too. So my percentages are definitely off, but it's really hard emotionally, even after you're losing the weight. Some days it doesn't feel like it's good enough. Some days you're on top of the world, and like, you should never feel alone through any one of those days. You're good, you're bad, you're ugly, you're fat, you're skinny, you're non-scale victory, your scale victory, all of it you should have support for. And that's what pulls you through those days, the everything. So if you guys need anything, feel free to ask. And yeah, I love you all. Thank you for all your support. I wouldn't be able to do it without you, and you guys make me feel incredible. So have a good one.